everybody. Hello. Today is the day. Where's all my entrepreneurs? Where's all my people that are motivated go-getters that get things done? I want to talk to you. We need to connect. Hi, I'm Melissa, and I'm a mom to 11 and live out here in North Idaho. And I go up this hill so I can go live to you. So please join me. Send me some hearts. Share my video here, give me some love. And I'm here today because today is the day. Today's the day you can change your life. And we are hosting a free webinar this afternoon. And I want to invite every single one of you that is a go-getter. If you're not a go-getter, if you don't show up for things, if you like to be lazy and just want life to happen to you, then don't come. But if you are someone that makes things happen, then I want to invite you to my webinar because today is the day that everything can change for you. 2025 can be completely different than 2024. If you are tired of doing the same thing over and over and over, and you work yourself to death, and you don't feel like you're ever going to get ahead, nothing's ever going to change, you've got to come to this webinar. If you value your time, if you value your family, then you need to come. You need to come and see, and you can start today building your legacy for your family. And that's what we are doing. That's what we are doing right now, building a legacy for our family. And I know you want to do that too. If you are someone that works hard for your family, I know you want to build a legacy for them. And I have the way to show you to do it, exactly how to do it. And we're going to go through it today on the webinar, exactly what you need to do to build a legacy for your family. And stop trading time for money. Stop working so hard. Stop working until you die. Stop living in debt. That curse has been passed on. It's almost a generational curse that's been passed on, that it's fine to live in debt your whole life. It's fine to just work like mad and never get ahead. So I want to show you a better way, a different way. And that's what we're doing. We are building a legacy for our family, and sorry, my lips are kind of dry. We are helping 200 families this year do the same thing. And I want you to be one of the 200. So it's super exciting. We have been entrepreneurs for over 30 years now, had our own businesses, run a corporation. We've just done a lot of things, but we've had corporations for over 30 years now. And it's great having your own business and all that, but there's also downsides to it. Our business, our corporation, we have to show up. We have to be there actually doing the work to make it run. What we are building now is a legacy that runs for us. It operates for us 24 hours a day. We're putting our business on full automation. And that is the key to breaking free from the grind, breaking free from having to work like a slave your whole life and then never feeling like you have what you want or what you thought your life would be like at this point. And so that's why you need to come to the webinar. If you are a go-getter, if you value your time, and if you value your family, and if you want to build a legacy for your family, then I want to see you there. So it's cold out here. I'm sure it's cold where you are. It's like 20 something degrees, but the sun is shining. We don't have snow on the ground. There's snow on the mountains. But I come up here to do this because it's so important. Our families need this. If you are dedicated to your family, some people aren't dedicated to the family. If you are dedicated to your family, you need to be on this webinar. The time is now. Things can be totally different for you this time next year. Anyhow, here I am on the mountain because my service isn't that great at home, and some of you know my TikTok app, I deleted it on accident. Well, kind of on purpose, but I didn't realize I wouldn't be able to re-download it. And so I've gone through all this work this week just to figure out how to be able to live stream to TikTok without the app. And I'll gladly share that with you. There's a website called Restream, Restream.io, and you can connect it to YouTube. You can connect it to a bunch of different things. I just have it connected to YouTube and TikTok, but it's an amazing tool. I that's actually a blessing that's come out of the fact that I deleted the app and can't get it back because I had to figure something else out. And that's what you do if you are a determined person. You figure things out. When things get rough, you just keep going and you figure it out and you solve the problem. And so anyhow, a little bit about us. We are not originally from Idaho, but we've been here for over 12 years now. And we came up here because a tornado wrecked our home and we were homeless with 10 kids at the time. Now we have 11. We had our 11th child here in Idaho on our ranch. And the Lord showed us so much through that. We learned so much, and we learned really what is most important in life. And that is living life with your family, building a strong family, helping one another, loving each other, building a community. And that's what we're doing. That's what we've done with our kids, and we're still continuing to do that. A lot of our kids are adults now. We have just really 4 that are not legally adults yet. One is about to be a legal adult soon, here in a week. But anyhow, that's just a little bit about us. And we want to help you do the same thing. We want to help you build a legacy for your family, something that you can be proud of, something that you can be proud of to pass on to your family. This idea of not living in debt, not working until you die, that there is another way. There is a better way. There is a way to create a life that you want and to have the life of your dreams. And if you are a person that has stopped dreaming, because that's how I had stopped dreaming. Well, me and my husband both had stopped dreaming because our whole married life, we always dreamed and we always had goals and wrote them all down. And then when that tornado destroyed our home, we came up to Idaho. It's a long story. We felt like the Lord was moving us to Idaho, but we couldn't figure out how to get there, how to get here. And with our businesses and having such a large family, and well, then the tornado wrecked our home and took all the reasons away for us to not come up here. So we came up here because we felt like the Lord brought us up here. But once we got here and got our place and started going with our animals and building this life that we envisioned for us, we stopped dreaming because we were just living life. And we didn't think much past that because we had reached all the goals we had ever laid out. And then you just become kind of apathetic, like, oh well, I guess we'll just work until we die. And we didn't really think ahead of getting our place. And so we've started to dream again, and we are building a legacy now. We are building a legacy now. We've been building a legacy all these years and didn't realize it, but now we're going steps farther than what we have, to where we don't have to work every day until we die, and creating the life that we want to have. And you can do that too. And we're part of a community of over 46,000 people that are all building a life, creating a life that they want. And it's a wonderful community. This is not an MLM. Let's just get that out there right now. This is actually a program. We purchased a program because we have businesses, we have our ranch, we have a business, corporation, and we have other things that we wanted to learn how to market. I have books that I've written, and I didn't know what to do with it. I I can make things or whatever, but I didn't know how to get it out into the world online. And so that's one reason why I was looking into digital marketing. And I actually, there were some classes I could take online with a local university, and I just didn't. It was too much. It was going to be $3,000, and it was just video classes. It wasn't even interactive or anything like that. And so um I didn't take that. And I looked into a couple options, but this program that I found, it let me see here. I'm trying to reframe. This program that we got actually is a living, breathing program. There are 46,000 people in the community. You get live training weekly. You get daily training through the community. Not only that, you have access to 46,000 people in this community. Like yesterday, I was having problems with my automations, and something was going on with the emails, and my emails weren't going out, and it's fully automated, but I couldn't figure out what was going on. And so I got on a call, and unfortunately I got on a call too late and everyone had to get off the call. But I started my question, and then someone followed up with me, just said message or put a post in the community, tag them. And so I did. I tagged her in it, and with her help I was able to solve the problem within 10 minutes, I think. And I had been working on it for a while, just trying to figure it out myself. But this is the power of having a community of people, a living, breathing. I have to turn my truck on because my battery's gonna die on my phone and it's not charging. So here we go. So anyhow, she was able to help me resolve the problem in under 10 minutes. And I was just so grateful. I didn't have to pay her. And you don't pay anyone in the community. You They are there to help you. They're not making a dime off of you. You make 100% profit if you decide to sell the program. You can sell the program. You can resell it if you want. Make 100% profit. No one makes anything off of you. But that's not why we started it. We started it because we wanted to use it for our other businesses, for our ranch, because we produce quality meat. And we don't, you have to learn how to get the word out. You either learn how to do it or you pay someone to do it. And I would rather us learn how to do it and my kids to learn how to do it. And so part of it is a school project for my younger kids. We homeschool, for them to be able to learn these skills, and the skills are marketable. You can market these skills. Even if you learn these skills and don't decide you don't want to sell the program. A lot of people don't sell the program. But I think, why wouldn't you put that out there for people to get? It's an amazing program. It's living and breathing. It's not just watching a video and hoping that you get it. No, there are so many people there to help you learn. It's just absolutely amazing. We've been involved in a lot of things in the last 30 years, and I've never seen anything like this before. It's just amazing. So I did not buy the program, or we didn't buy the program for me to resell it. But because it is so amazing in the community and everything I've learned, and how empowering it is to know these things and to have these skills now, is just absolutely incredible. And that's kind of how that is how we have raised our kids, to learn how to do all these different things, because it empowers you to have knowledge, to have skill, and to be able to do things on your own. Whether you choose to do things on your own or you choose to pay someone is a different story. At least you have the skill, you have the knowledge. we've raised our kids. They know basically how to do anything. They can operate any kind of machinery. They can raise animals for food. They know how to take care of them. They know what to do for them. They know the whole process, how to butcher, slaughter, put the meat in the freezer. They know how to hunt. They know how to build a house from basically every step all the way. They know how to do plumbing, electrical. They know how to cut trees down, how to mill their own lumber to make a house if they need to. They basically can do anything from scratch. They can take vehicles apart, put them back together. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. And my husband and I were not raised this way. We were raised, well, if your car breaks down, you take it to a repair shop. If your plumbing breaks, you call a plumber. If you have an electrical problem, you call an electrician. If you need meat, you go to the grocery store. You know, that's how we were raised, which is fine. A lot of people are raised that way, but it's not very empowering, especially when something is going on in life and say there's no meat in the grocery store because everyone's buying it up, or because the trucks have been shut down, or just whatever. You can imagine the scenarios, because the scenarios have happened recently. And this is why we teach our kids all these skills and these abilities, so that they are empowered. And if they do need to hire someone to do something, well, they can choose to do that. But the flip side of that is, if they choose, well, not the flip side, but if they choose to do that, they're probably not going to get ripped off. And I'm just saying, there's a lot of unethical people out there saying that they're fixing things, doing things, or whatever, and you pay them and then they don't do it, or they mess it up, or whatever. And if you don't know anything about it, you're kind of at their mercy. So anyhow, that's a whole nother subject, but it's parallel to what I'm talking about these skills with digital marketing. If you are an entrepreneur, if you have your own business, if you have been in this space anytime, you know you pay people to do things. My father, when I was growing up, told me I should be an accountant. And I actually started college. My parents divorced when I was younger. Didn't have the best upbringing. My father uh, wasn't around a lot. But anyhow, another story. I love my father. We're fine. We have a great relationship now. But growing up, things were not good. And he told me, you should be an accountant. And I started to go to school for it. I was really good with that type of thing. Well, I was just living the life back then and too busy, having fun. And I dropped out of college. And not that I'm promoting college, but my point is if I would have done what he said, we would have saved so much money over the last 30 years in accounting fees, because I basically do most of the work anyhow, the book work and that kind of stuff. But so many problems we've had over the years with accountants and things like that. And if I would have had that skill that my father told me I should have done, then we wouldn't have gone through a lot of the things that we did. So shame on me. I should have listened to my dad. Um, but the point is when you know these skills, you can carry them in any direction you want. If you have products you want to sell, if you have digital things you're making, if you have like we have meat to sell, well, we need a website. We need a way to get things out there. So I've learned how to do funneling. I've learned how to do websites. I've learned how to set up automations so that you can you collect people's email, and then it set up the automation. It automatically goes out. It's wonderful for realtors use it. Actually, a lot of people use automations now, and you might not even know it. If you ever sign up for an email, put your email in something, one page thing, you will start getting automations. That's what automations is. There's no one there entering your stuff in and sending it to you. I've learned how to do that. And so I can do that for a corporation now if I choose to. I can use it for a ranch. I can do it personally. My kids do all kinds of things, art and different forms of art and stuff like that. And so I'm going to help them figure out how to put that on the internet and teach them how to do it. So that's empowering them. So you're not only empowering yourself, but when you're helping other people, right now I'm helping my family uh, in any way I can in this area in the digital space, because in the next 5 years, 1.5 trillion people are predicted to lose their jobs because of the online space and because of AI. And trillions will be made in the online space through digital marketing. So now is the time. Imagine you have these skills now and you use them for the next 5 years. How much money is going into the digital space? Tons, tons of money. The pie is huge. And so, anyhow, now's the time to do digital marketing. This is how you get your word out. This is how you promote things. I'm going to use it. I have one book that I've published, a kid's book, and I have another book that I have to finish it. It's basically finished, but I have to do all the, end thing, like all the editing and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to use the skills that I've learned to, build a landing page and funnels and stuff like that for it. And it's going to be all about the tornado, what we went through when we were homeless with 10 kids. And that's what it's about. But that's why I bought the program, or why we bought the program. My husband totally supported it. And we are building a legacy for our family using these skills. And it's just so exciting. And everyone needs to know that this is available to them. Everyone that is a go-getter, I'll rephrase that, because some people aren't a go-getter. Some people just want to scroll and just sit there and wish that they had this, or wish that they had that, or wish that their life was different. But that's not us. And if that's not you either, then I hope you come to our webinar, because it's today and your life could start changing immediately. You can have a business up and running within a day. You can start an online business. And so, anyhow, I hope that you come, and I hope that wherever you are staying warm. And, I've seen where it's just like crazy temperatures. Our one son is in Florida, and it was snowing there yesterday, and it's like springtime here, not temperature wise. Temperature wise, it's cold. It's 25, but look at that blue sky, and the truck window's filthy, but it's actually beautiful out. But he had snow in Florida. So that was kind of funny. But and everywhere else, they're getting dumps of snow. And so it's really funny, because we are North Idaho. We are close to Canada. And we're doing all right here. But anyhow, I hope you come to our free webinar, because this can change your life. And if I can do it, a mother of 11, and we homeschool, we have business, and we have ranch. And if I can do this, you can do this. All you need is a phone or computer. Well, really, you could just do it with a phone. A phone, determination to do it. You don't need any tech skills. You don't need any skills at all. They teach you every single thing you need to know, every step of the way. If you can follow instructions, then you can do what I'm doing. I know everybody's busy. Everyone is busy. I'm very busy. You can do it. You can fit it in. I've had my grandbaby here for a day, and I was still able to do it. I fit it in. I fit it in little spots. And even though TikTok went down and my app is gone, I figured out how to be able to stream to you with Restream.io. If I can do this, and you are a go-getter and you're a determined person, and you show up and follow instructions, you can do this. And so I hope to see you there. It'll be a good time, and it'll show you every single thing that you need to know to build an online business, and how to earn 30K in 90 days. What would you do with 30K, an extra 30K in 90 days? How would that change your life? How would it change your life? Just think about that. Imagine that if you could do it, and people are doing it and they're fitting it in. People with full-time jobs are fitting this in to their life, and it is absolutely changing their life. And it's just, it's incredible. It's incredible. You just have to see it. So when you see this live, you can comment to me. I don't know. I still haven't figured out the whole commenting thing with I'm live streaming. I don't see comments. Actually, let me see here if I can see anything. I don't see any comments. I don't know how to see the comments. I don't know if you're sending me hearts. I would love hearts, comments, shares. Follow me. I should be getting a clickable link, but because I deleted my TikTok app, I can only get a clickable link using a phone, and I can't access it through the app. So I got to figure that out. But I finally hit 1,000 followers. Thank you so much, you guys, for the support. It's been exciting and fun. I actually really like TikTok. It would be a shame to not be on here, but we've got YouTube going and Instagram and Facebook. You can do this in any platform. It doesn't matter if TikTok goes away. Doesn't matter. So the important thing is that you're getting email list so that you can be on the automation, because no one can take your email list away from you. If they shut the apps down, it doesn't matter. You can still have a business in the online space. So what else was I going to say? If you want to come to the webinar, just say webinar, or you can go to my web page. It's not clickable, but you can copy and paste it to your browser, and then you can get all the information there. You put your email in and you will get all the information for the webinar, and it's today, and I hope you're there because it can change your life. It will change your life if you show up and do the thing. And that's what we're doing. We're doing the thing, and we're showing up, and our life is changing, and we are building a legacy for our family, and we want to help you do the same thing. We are doing it now, right now. And 200 families are going to be changed this year. We are dedicated to doing that. Are you going to be one of the ones that we help change your life? Change your family's life and build a legacy for your family. So I think I'm going to go. I don't know what time it is, but my grandbaby's here and I'm going back to see her. I'm going to be able to spend time with her today before she goes home. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you at the webinar. Say webinar, comment on one of my other posts, webinar or info, and I will make sure that you get the information. Or you can go to my website and copy and paste that into your browser, and you can get the information that way too. So I hope to see you then, and have a great day. Stay warm, and we will see you tomorrow. I plan to come every day in the morning between 9 and 10 o'clock. So have a great day. See you later.